Japan, a land of ancient traditions and cutting-edge technology, has been facing a demographic crisis for decades. The island nation, known for its impeccable work ethic, innovation, and cultural richness, has been witnessing a steady decline in its population. According to the Ministry of Internal Affairs and Communications, Japan's population as of October 1, 2021 stood at 125.5 million, a decline of 640,000 from the previous year. This marked the 11th consecutive year of population decline. Alarming projections suggest that by 2045, Japan's population may plummet to 106.42 million, further dwindling to 88.08 million by 2065 and a mere 60 million by around 2100. In essence, Japan may see its population reduced to less than half in just 80 years. In this video, we will delve into the various factors contributing to Japan's population decrease and explore the consequences of this phenomenon on the country's economy, society, and future prospects. Japan is renowned for having one of the longest life expectancies in the world. While this is a testament to the nation's excellent healthcare system and overall well-being, it has given rise to a unique challenge: an aging society. The elderly population in Japan is steadily growing and the working age population is declining. This demographic shift can be attributed to a combination of factors. In the past, traditional values in Japan encouraged early marriage and large families. However, modern Japanese society has witnessed a significant shift in these norms. Many young adults are prioritizing their careers, personal aspirations, and financial stability over marriage and starting a family. This delay in marriage and childbirth is a key contributor to the low birth rate. The cost of raising a child in Japan is a substantial financial burden for many couples. From education to healthcare, the expenses associated with child rearing are high. Additionally, the demanding work culture in Japan often leaves parents with limited time to dedicate to their families, further discouraging childbirth. While Japan has made efforts to improve childcare support in recent years, there is still a shortage of affordable and accessible childcare services. This lack of support makes it challenging for working parents to balance their careers and family life, dissuading them from having more children. To address the declining birth rate, Japan must prioritize the implementation of family-friendly policies. This includes increasing access to affordable childcare, offering parental leave options, and incentivizing companies to support work-life balance for their employees. Japan's population decline is not evenly distributed across the country. Urban areas like Tokyo continue to grow while rural regions are experiencing depopulation at an alarming rate. This stark contrast has wide-reaching implications. Young people from rural areas often migrate to urban centers in search of better job opportunities. Urban areas offer higher-paying jobs, a more vibrant social life, and access to superior education and healthcare facilities. This trend leaves rural areas with an increasingly aging and shrinking population. The decline in rural populations affects local economies. Shops, schools, and healthcare facilities struggle to remain operational due to the lack of residents. This leads to a decline in the quality of life in rural areas, further pushing people to move to urban centers. To combat the rural decline, Japan can implement regional revitalization initiatives. These programs can include tax incentives for businesses to establish operations in rural areas, infrastructure development, and support for local entrepreneurship. Japan has historically been a homogeneous society with limited immigration. However, in the face of a declining population and labor shortage, there has been a growing need for immigrant workers. Despite the need for immigrant workers, there is resistance within Japanese society to embrace multiculturalism. Cultural factors, including a strong emphasis on homogeneity, have made it challenging to integrate foreign workers into the workforce seamlessly. Japan has introduced policies to attract skilled foreign workers, particularly in industries facing labor shortages such as healthcare and technology. However, these policies need to be further streamlined to encourage a more diverse immigrant population. Japan must adopt a more inclusive approach to immigration, promoting diversity and cultural exchange. This can be achieved through education, awareness campaigns, and policies that facilitate the integration of foreign workers into Japanese society. Japan's shrinking population has significant economic ramifications. The labor force is dwindling, which poses challenges for businesses and economic growth. The shortage of young skilled workers have left many industries struggling to fill positions. This hampers productivity and innovation, ultimately affecting the country's economic competitiveness. As the elderly population grows, healthcare costs soar. The government faces the challenge of providing quality healthcare for the aging population without burdening younger generations with excessive taxes. Japan can mitigate the economic consequences of a shrinking population by investing in automation and technology. This will increase productivity and offset labor shortages in various industries. The declining population poses a profound challenge for Japan's future. To address this issue effectively, the government and the society must work together to implement comprehensive solutions. Japan's society and culture must adapt to the changing demographic landscape. This includes redefining traditional roles and expectations regarding marriage, parenthood, and work-life balance. Collaboration with other nations can provide insights into addressing demographic challenges. Japan can learn from countries that have successfully reversed population decline trends. The enigma of Japan's decreasing population is a multifaceted issue with far-reaching implications. To secure a prosperous future, Japan must address the challenges posed by an aging society, low birth rates, urbanization, immigration, and economic consequences. By implementing innovative and inclusive solutions, Japan can navigate this demographic shift and continue to thrive on the global stage.